Hello everyone and welcome to a new YouTube video here on my channel. In this video I am going to be demonstrating to you how to correctly make one of the most unappreciated rooms in your Sims 4 houses probably look way better, and that is the entry or hallway, which one you prefer. Um, this tutorial will be useful for beginners, of course, but also maybe for a little bit more advanced players, because I might give tips or ideas that you haven't thought of earlier. So here in the back you can actually see the house that I have built in my other parts of this tutorial, the shell, the exterior and the landscaping. You can watch that by clicking the tutorial series playlist in the top right corner right now of your screen. I have also another video where I will show you 5 of my most used keys, like F5, which I really think that is a good video for like beginners, who may not know like that much. So let's merge keys that you can use. So let's get to the tutorial. Here you can actually see that I already placed some doors and some an archway and some lamps in this house. So of course you will first probably start by doing some wallpaper on the walls. I wouldn't recommend doing a very colorful wallpaper as the entry, because this is like where you actually enter the house. Of course it's the entry, so a little bit more muted, but also not a sad or white color. I would actually probably take in the outside to the inside, and maybe use the color that you actually used on the outside on the interior wall, at least for the entry. Here it actually is blue, so let's get a blue in the inside. That already looks better. And probably also you could probably use the flooring that you actually did on the outside. Probably do it in a different color, and also to make the hallway look a little bit bigger, use the arrow keys next to the M, hold down shift, and then you will have a little bit more of optical longer looking hallway. You can see that we have a lot of space to put items, and you might not know which items you could put in, like right here or right there. Right here between two doors I would probably put one of these things. Press F5 to actually place it correctly in the middle of the two doors, and then I would probably also add a little bit of a painting. This is probably one of the better base game paintings, and I'm actually going to do a frame that kind of matches the flooring. Look at that. Otherwise I would probably put maybe like a little plant that well, let's give it a little bit more. Well, we can also use some blue on that. Or let's do green, so that it incorporates a little bit more with the painting. And also a little lamp. Let's do, well, this one looks pretty cute, so let's place that lamp on there as well. Also make it a little bit more colorful probably. So then that's like one part of your entry handled. Then you also have these parts like next to the door probably. And here I would probably get some clothing. There are some nice items in the game. In here in the wall decor section you have like a few of these items. This is a little bit of a simple item in my opinion, so I would probably use these items instead. They might be a little more suited for like a walk-in wardrobe, but they also work here, I feel like. And then also we have some nice shoe racks that are also really conveniently in the base game. Two shoe racks, we can just place them like that. There you go. There are actually well, at least these two different things, and then you of course have some different colors, but it also changes the colors of the wood where they stand on, so you can't really use more than two without it looking really repeated over and over. And then you might see like, well, there's some space left here. Well, you could actually fill that space by using a base game cabinet. If you press this thingy, like these two cogwheels, you actually unlock some more options, and then you can actually make a long thing. This might be like where like your breaker circuit would be in your real home. Of course, we don't have that in The Sims, but you can pretend that we do. So let's make that into a, I like that color, but honestly, like that's not too bad. And then you can already see, like, also incorporating the blue again. And you can already see that we're really furnishing this thing so that the entries that it looks way less sad. And also what you probably have in your own home is a little carpet in front of the door, and we also have those things in The Sims. Like this is actually one that is probably made for it, I believe. Yeah, it's actually a doormat. But you could also use a big door mat and then just size it down with the bracket keys next to the P. If that's what you would maybe like. I'm just going to be using this one. Like that looks pretty good in my opinion. And also you could use a rug in like the middle of this hallway so that, oh, these are actually the same. Well, that looks kind of repeated. Again, I'm going to be incorporating the blue. Let's do that blue there and this blue there. But you also make like the hallway look a little bit more luxurious by placing a long rug in here. And then we have this corner where you can place this nice plant. Like we also have some other plants, but well, you can't really place them. This one is, for example, without it clipping through the wall. But this one you can place in literally any corner, and it gives some little bit more of a vibe to the living room, or the entryway. We're doing the entryway right now. And what is also probably a realistic touch to your entryway is to add a little mirror where you can look in before you are leaving the house. Well, you could use a big mirror. I'm not going to though. Let's do okay, not no not that big window. Window mirror. I'm struggling. Well, a little bit of that's you could also of course do a standing mirror. I'm personally not a big fan of these, especially not in the entryway. But well, we'll add like, well, this mirror looks pretty okay. I can't incorporate the blue with it though, so it's going to go again. Well, this one looks nice. If you can't actually incorporate that blue color, yeah, like I was doing, you can also like match it with the frames, of course. And then you probably have seen this empty wall, and if you want to, you can actually add a little bit of a painting to it. We actually have some long paintings, but I'm not going to. But as you can see, I really easily made this entryway way more interesting. For not that expensive. Let's actually look. Well, the walls are also expensive, but for not that expensive, like and it makes the house look a little bit more nice. These are the personal tips that I honestly use like every time I like make an entryway. So I hope you have something with this advice that I have given you, and of course you don't need to replicate this. Like, use your own colors, use your own items if you have packs. Well, I have packs, but I wanted to do the base game for this. Okay. Um, use use your own paintings, use your own rugs. But I think that this is a little bit of a general tips tutorial. So thank you for watching my video. If you have any suggestions or feedback, you can leave a comment. Like if you like this video, share it with the people you think should see it too, and subscribe and ring the notification bell to get notified of any further content in this series that I have been doing. Next part, I'm probably going to be furnishing the living room, and that's the way I'm just going to finish all the rooms in this home. So as I said, thank you for watching, and I will say to you bye.